Hello and welcome to my thoughts on My Little Pony 5, 6, 7, 8. If you haven't read it yet, you can click here and I'll read it for you. Alright, everyone ready? Let's go. So, hot off the trail of issue 4, Pip just got an email from Daddy Discord. Even though I don't think it was supposed to be an email. I'm pretty sure it was a DM on some social media site, but it was so poorly drawn that even the writer of this story thought it was an email. Anyway, the girls head to some spooky, scary, abandoned town. And I say the girls because, wow, Hitch isn't here. I can just say the girls. And they're all, oh, so spooky, scared because, oh no, scary lighthouse. Except for Pip because she loves this shit, hell yeah. And bam, there's Lightning Rod, the keeper of this lighthouse. And he knows something about Discord. And a mirror of sorts. I do like that Pip just pulls up Wikipedia to define chaos magic. And then she's like, wait a minute, what do you know about chaos magic? That's a good bit. Good job, writers. And then we jump right into story time, which this is a weird story. I really don't know what to think about Lightning Rod's story. So there's this cursed mirror, but it's not actually cursed. It's possessed by Discord's magic. I don't actually know what exactly he's trying to say about Discord and this mirror. Like, Discord was somehow able to leak some of his magic out into this random mirror while he was petrified. I don't quite follow what is going on. Like, I don't understand the meaning of this story. What I do get, though, is that say goodbye to the days of Friendship is Magic comics. We have hit the soft reset button. Discord's back to being a dirty, dirty bad boy. Cosmos doesn't exist anymore to take the blame for all of his prior bad acts. Discord's just a evil monster now. Hell yeah, kill ponies, make sharks eat them. Jesus. Also, what the hell is the deal with Fet Lachlan? I truly don't understand the relevance of anything Lightning Rod tells us. But I mean, this has to be plot relevant, right? I don't see why we would be told such a fucking weird-ass story if it wasn't somehow relevant. Because, I mean, it's not like this is a good or fun time, it's just a time. And it's not like it's about friendship lessons, so this has to be relevant. If this isn't relevant, then man, what the fuck was the point of this? That nasty fellow draws his energy from the havoc he creates. He made his way here. Maybe he sensed Fet's magic and took those powers for himself. These seem like very important sentences. But then it's also like, what magic? What are you talking about? I'm so confused. I do like that he says Discord draws his energy from havoc. That is a very nice contrast to Twilight's magic, reiterating the fact again that Discord is not bound by harmony. And it also parallels the Unity crystals. In order for them to work, they have to take in the magic of friendship around them. And that's basically what Lightning Rod's saying about Discord. Is this relevant to the plot? Maybe. I mean, if we are saying that Discord draws his energy from disorder, how much unity can he take? I mean, him simply pretending to be someone else almost killed him immediately. But even if he does retain his true self, if he can't siphon energy from the world around him, can he still exist here? And honestly, that singular sentence was the only thing I was able to take from this story as meaningful at all. But hey, the girls collected one half of a super cool mirror, and I assume we will be collecting the second half next. That would make sense. Honestly, this just feels like a pretty cliche ghost story. I don't know what to think about this. You know, maybe I don't need to think about this yet. You know, let's just go into issue 6 and, presumably get some more answers. And nope, issue 6 has literally nothing to do with issue 5. Fuck that mirror, apparently. And we're back in Canterlot with a bunch of... We're watching surveillance? Who put up all these security cameras in Canterlot? I guess our gang did. I don't understand the relevance of this opening scene, but it's kind of funny, so whatever, I guess. TLDR, the gang's stalking Reginald Furso now. And what better excuse for characterization than travel? Which, thankfully, we are back to Izzy. Izzy problems. That's how you know we're back on the main plot. Which is further evidence that issue 5 is about nothing. God, what a strange story. But anyway, Pip's live streaming their stalking, and then Izzy's like, oh, hey Pip, can I ask you something? And Pip's like, oh my god, shut up. Whoa, Pip, geez, sterile kitchen. Izzy's just concerned about Reginald's right to privacy. And there goes Izzy, leading with love.
I'll just make him a flower crown and we'll be best friends forever.
I do like that Izzy is the subject of the story, because of the 5, she really is the odd one out. And I mean, not just because she's the only unicorn, she's also the only one who's never had friends before. Like, everyone always loved Hitch, Pip, and Zip. Sunny, sure, didn't really have anyone, but she always had Hitch. But Izzy had no one. Immediately flashing back to Tell Your Tale when Zip and Pip are having the goodbye parade and Izzy's all like, I remember it like it was yesterday, and then there was no one saying goodbye to her. That's exactly what I mean. Reiterating the same point, Sunny and Hitch are best friends. Zip and Pip are probably best friends. And then there's Izzy, the fifth wheel. And just like Izzy's desire for friends sparked the events of the movie, her feelings are the driving force of this story. Pip is worried about turning back into a miserable, meaningless, magicless pony. Zip feels no sympathy. Zip feels no sympathy towards Discord, because he wants to destroy all magic. But to Izzy, this hunt for Discord is about friendship. She just got these friends, and just like Naruto, she's not gonna let anybody sever these bonds. Back in issue 2, when Discord first proposes the idea of a magicless Equestria, everyone gets pretty fired up. Everyone except for Izzy, who's pretty nonchalant about it. I agree with Sunny. Every pony should get to keep their magic. But once Discord uses his magic against Sunny, that's when Izzy's emotions come out. She is ready to assault him with donuts. Hitch and Sunny, on the other hand, are much more ambiguous. Although, Hitch does seem to be hashtag Team Izzy on this. Because while he's in the middle of interrogating a squirrel about Discord's whereabouts, he stops and listens to the poor little guy about his friendship problems. Aww. And as for Sunny, she just seems to be caught up in the adventure of it all. She's coming face to face with all these stories that her dad told her, and I'm sure that's overwhelming for her. We were able to unite the crystals once before. We can do it again. That's not going to happen on our watch. We made it all the way here, and we'll figure out where Discord is too. It seems like she's too busy playing hero to truly see the problem right in front of her. But from this moment on, nothing slips past us. Could this be the turning point for her character? Foreshadowing? Or was it just a funny bit with the squirrel stealing a book? Who knows? And it's at the end here where I'm starting to think there is actually something wrong with Discord. Because even by himself, when there's no one to put a show on for, he still is seemingly intent on destroying this crystal. Granted, Discord's never been one to care about the fourth wall and could be keeping the charade up for the audience. It truly is almost impossible to know what Discord is thinking. And my initial thoughts upon seeing the Fluttershy crystal message is, Discord has never seen this. Which is why it was so important that we were showing Pip recording it, so that later on, she can play it for him. And then on the opposite side, if Discord has seen this message, then I totally still think this is a test. And I mean, the crystal was moved from the front yard to the basement, so he's clearly aware of its existence. It literally could be either one. There is no evidence outweighing the other, I'm pretty sure at this moment. So I guess we'll have to wait and see if Discord truly intends on casting this crystal into Mount Doom. Anyway, on to issue 7. Which, this one was a lot of fun, I liked it a lot. Well, I mean, it was at least fun to record. I don't know how it'll translate to watchability. I just like when I get to sing. Even if it was just Hitch in the shower, that would have been great. But I also got a whole Pip performance? Damn. But anyway, this story is about Sheriff Hitch. A classic friendship problem. Hitch is too eager to please / too generous with his time. He's gotta set up his DJ booth for the festival tonight, but every pony's trying to get Hitch to do their work for them. And even when he tries to explain he's got shit to do, they just go like, please, and he's like, okay. But this story pulls a reversal. Hitch doesn't get punished for not saying no, nor does he learn a lesson about it. He doesn't need to, because his friends realized that they were being greedy assholes, so they all pitched in to help set his booth up for him. Wow! Friendship is magic. I really can't think of anything to talk about with this one. In terms of the actual content for this story, I think it speaks for itself. Oh, I guess here's one thing I could talk about. Subscribe to my OnlyFans to find out why. Why did I decide to add this in? Because it's hilarious. I don't care who you are, that's funny. And my delivery was perfect. If you don't think so, you're lying to yourself. Oh, and before I forget, art changes. I did change these 2 panels right here, because Hitch is all like, great, now I'm hallucinating, which I thought at first to mean that the booth had been decorated by his friends, you know, like they say. But upon further inspection, literally nothing changes, so, I took things away from the first panel that shows his booth, and then I added some things the second time, just so, his friends actually did something. Anyway, before I, talk about issue 8, so there was actually quite a big gap between when I read 7 and when I finally finished 8, because I totally forgot that I needed to record Transformers for the first. So I did that in between, and while I had that break, I was thinking about 5, 6, and 7. But I didn't want to mention this thought I had until I read 8, because I wanted to soft confirm it for myself before I just started talking about it. And now that I've read 8, yes, I will talk about this thought, because it panned out as I hoped it might. And my thought is mostly about the filler segments of this Discord arc. So, after I finished 7, I had this thought. Are the fillers foreshadowing themes for the main plot? Because the ending of 7 made me think about something that I said here about issue 6. So Hitch is spreading himself too thin, trying to please his friends, and he kind of sacrifices what he wants to do for their sake. And then at the end, Izzy's like, next time, just say no. Now, I recognize this isn't a very strong connection, but it's what got the ball rolling and made me think of his conversation with the squirrel in issue 6. When he's like, whoa, that's terrible news, shit bro! Sunny and Pip immediately think something bad involving Discord happened, but he's just having a casual conversation with the squirrel about his friendship problems. So I know earlier I lumped Pip in with Zip, but really, there's Zip leading Team Magic and Izzy leading Team Friendship, and then Sunny, Pip, and Hitch are just kind of in the middle doing their own thing, but leading toward Team Magic. So when Hitch is talking to the squirrel about his friendship problem, it shows that he's not laser focused on the Discord mystery like Zip is. And issue 7 kind of symbolizes that, with Izzy at the end telling him to speak up for himself, which in itself is Izzy's problem in the main plot. I don't think I explained that very clearly, but hopefully the point somewhat got through. So after that, I started thinking, what other filler issues talk about possible main plot themes? And issue 5 is about letting go of the past through a character that's basically a stand-in for Discord. He was under Discord's control, so to speak. And letting go of the past is more or less what Fluttershy tells Discord in her crystal message. Issue 3, Zip is too focused on the investigation to pay attention to her friends around her, in the form of Cloudpuff. Maybe if it wasn't Cloudpuff and her actual friends, she might focus a little more, but that doesn't seem the case for Izzy. In issue 4, I don't quite understand how issue 4's themes tie into the main plots. I mean, it's basically Pip standing in Izzy's place, Except Pip is more vocal about it, doing what you think is right. I mean, I'm sure you can make something up to tie the themes of issue 4 in with the main plot, but maybe that's a little too... I need more information, I think. Maybe I'm just bad at this. Look, I'm majored in biology. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. If you want to know about the effects of red light on plants, I can go on for hours. That shit does everything. Wow, red light's so cool. But who the fuck cares? Which finally brings me to issue 8. Sunny declares from this moment on nothing slips past us. Which I took to mean Sunny would realize Izzy's been feeling neglected. Which is exactly what issue 8's about. Wow! We took the scenic route, but we finally got to issue 8. So I guess to start with, summary. Izzy's feeling a little distracted, so Sunny's like, yo, let's fucking make some smoothies together.
What, Sunny noticed her? Oh,
I guess that's what happens when they're all alone and she doesn't have Hitch. And much like, from this point on, nothing slips past us, Sunny drops some sweet foreshadowing. I know things haven't been going well with Discord, but this is what the Unity Crystals are all about. Us coming together. I can just feel her friendship level rising. And then Sunny flashes back to a time when she was desperate for Sunny's attention. Did I say Sunny flashes back? Izzy flashes back. And this flashback is literally the main plot. Literally what it's about. Like, I didn't just soft confirm that the fillers were using themes from the A story. They just literally are. It's not soft, it's very hard. Actual writing and content aside, the interconnectivity of these comics is fantastic. It feels like actual planning went into this? What? The fact that these comics are thematically linked, regardless of if it's following the Discord plot or a side story, just really helps make these stories feel like they're part of an actual arc together. And I know that's not like some crazy new concept, it's just...
Season 10 didn't have it.
That's all this comes down to. Season 10 didn't have it, so I had no hopes. Well, okay, that's not technically true. They all were about... Every single issue of Season 10 was about the theme of forgiveness. Just, well, except for the 2 Pinkie Pie ones and the finale. The finale was not about forgiveness, so forgiveness didn't matter in the end. But wow, actual planning and forethought? Who would have thought? Sorry, not to keep shitting on Season 10. I know, it's dead, I'm sorry. But I'm just impressed so far, that's all I'm saying. Anyway,
Izzy thought, you know, why not get some activity prepared for my best friend, Sunny?
But, lol, her best friend's out with her other friends. And didn't even invite her to come with. I like the scene where Izzy's doubting the utility of her magic. Just picks up like 5 flowers and rocks. Ta-da! Oh wait, way worse than flying, rip. If only she knew what she was capable of. A side tangent while we're talking about the capabilities of magic. Who's raising the sun right now? Also, have the Pegasi set up a weather station? Who's doing the weather right now? God, I love that Equestria has no natural forces. Anyway, Izzy overhears that Sunny's been too busy to make smoothies, so she gets the bright idea. Why don't we make smoothies together, and I'll make all these cool things and some new recipes and some glitter, and then bam, surprise, Sunny! And then, Sunny hates it. And then Izzy starts crying, I just wanted to spend time with my best friend. And then Sunny's like, and pay attention, wee woo, foreshadowing alert. I guess in all the excitement of having magic back, I forgot to check in with all my friends. I didn't realize you felt so left out.
It's okay, Sunny. I wish I had said something sooner.
And then they make a cool smoothie. And flashback over. But Izzy's still oh so unsure about magic.
Magic has brought us all together, but I wonder if our sparkle can stay bright through everything.
Cut to Discord. What a good Discord transition right there. That's how you know Izzy's inner thoughts aren't just about her own friendships, but about Discord. Has his sparkle stayed bright through everything? In issue 3, Izzy says his luminescence is super special rainbow awesome. But he is a hard guy to read. I'm still in the mindset of Discord hasn't gone off the deep end, and his actions still are all according to Cake. Translator's note, Cake means plan. Because, I mean, this is Discord's favorite thing to do. He loves messing with people, especially if he can make them learn a lesson in the process. Because, once again, why even bring them to Canterlot and discuss the idea of a magical sequestrian and ask for their inputs if he was gonna be all like, lol, psych, never mind. This is all about Izzy and her desire to spend time with her friends who are too busy focusing on their new powers, and her feeling left out because she's the only unicorn and she doesn't think her magic is good enough for them. Man, you know what she needs? She and Sunny gotta do a training montage together. They just gotta practice that unicorn magic. It would make her more confident in her abilities, Sunny would still get to be enthralled in magic, and Izzy gets to spend time with her bestie. The perfect trifecta. How do I think the main plot's going to go? So after Hitch had his little talk with the squirrel, and he and Izzy helped him with his acorn issues, I thought something would happen with Izzy, and then no one really pay attention, except for Hitch, who would be like, yo, this is a real thing. And since he's her best friend, Sunny would be like, wait, what? Oh my god, this is a real thing. We have to do this thing for Izzy. And that's when Sunny would finally start to lead with love. Going back to issue 2, Discord asks Sunny what she thinks about a magical sequestria, and she says, we need to embrace each pony's magic, which, ding ding ding, is exactly what Fluttershy said. Discord may see Fluttershy in Izzy, but Sunny is thinking just like her, because it's what her father taught her, as he himself also parallels Fluttershy.
Lead with your heart, Discord.
Lead with love, Sunny. Wait, is this whole story a Sunny kindness lesson? So I said my initial thought was, Discord has not seen Fluttershy's message, but he definitely probably has. I mean, he moved it to her basement where he keeps his secret book collection, so he probably at least knows it's real. But I mean, I still have faith in Discord. But I guess we'll find out if it's misplaced as they go on to issue 9. But for now, those have been my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and until next time.